Here we go, episode 4 of the Cal Golden Bears Dynasty 1-1. Tough week last week. But we're ready to go for San Diego State. We got another home game. Um, let's go make up for last week. We're better than them. I saw a graphic somewhere. I don't remember where it was, but we are better than them, like ratings wise. Is that it? No. Well, whatever. We are. And I think they're like 80, 80, 80 in terms of overall offense and defense. We're like 84, 84, 84 or something like that. But before we get into the game, we do have to recruit. We do have some people ready for a visit. Unfortunately, you need 40 hours to schedule a visit, and we have 15. So we either got to make some space with the hours or yeah, I don't know what to do. We'll have to look. So, well, first to start, we're gonna remove Juan Cahill because he's locked us out, which is fine. We weren't really going for him anyway. I'm not ready to take hours off of Tandy yet, just because Oregon is so close. So we're gonna keep him there. He's not ready to schedule a visit, so not much there. UCLA is just a little too close to us for me to want to take, um, for me to want to take hours away. But I think he is ready to schedule a visit. He is, and I'd like to schedule it. Okay, UCLA hasn't scheduled a visit yet, so maybe it's not like an urgent thing. Um, Maybe we can probably take some points away here. What are the chances that San Jose still catches up? I don't know. Let's take off 25 and add. Let's go down to 10 and see how that looks going forward. We can at least schedule one visit here if we can make up 10 more hours. I think we'll keep that. We got to keep that the way it is. We've got to keep that the way it is. We're now first for this 5-star tackle, which is awesome. Maybe we'll give up on him. Because I think we're looking at Coda and Potay. I still can't say his name. I can't even get close. So is it worth having these 40 hours here? This guy is a bust. We're pretty far down on his list. I'm going to remove him. We'll get those 10 hours a week back. Maybe I'll drop this down. Let's drop this down to 10. So we'll stay in his top 5 just as an option, just in case. But we'll commit less hours per week. And guard, we're making up ground on Oregon, but I still want to go all in there. This guy is still pretty far away from even narrowing it down to the top 10, top 5. He's still in the range of top 8, and we're there. Oof. I don't know if I should offer him the scholarship. Let's just keep going. I'm tempted to add 5. I'm gonna add 5, just in case, just to have the option open. We'd like to stay in his top 5. No one at center. So at some point we're gonna have to make the decision on continuing to scout. I think for Burnett we definitely will. For Bermudez, is it worth it? Like we're all in on him, and we're still third. Is he ready to schedule a visit? He is. Is he? Okay, they both are. Okay, I think we have to stay all in because that visit might change things. And we also, I think, now we have the additional option we can soft sell and hard sell. So let me see. So this is one green. So on the right where it says maximum influence, that's one green arrow, 3, 4. Oh, wow. Okay, so, oh, no. Okay, so this is 4 green arrows. This is also 4 green arrows, but it's less hours. I don't know what that gets us. This is 5 green arrows and 40. How much is send the house? 5. So we'll get the exact same result. So we'll get 5 green arrows, but only spend 40 hours. Well, I think let's do that. Oh, but we have to pick a pitch. Interesting. Oh, and we don't know what his... Well, okay, so this one we know proximity to home, but we don't know if it's important to him. You know what? I don't think we have a lot to lose with Bermudez. Let's go for a hard sell and just pick one. I mean, obviously it's gonna be we won't pick one that has one on the X's. We'll just pick so like all of these four are out. That one's out. That one's out. Okay, that's possible. That's the clutch. I think this one's as good as any, so we'll go student of the game. And I guess we'll see what happens. That'll be interesting next week. But if we get it, we'll get five whatevers. I think here let's keep it at 50. All of that to save 10 hours, but whatever. Maybe with these guys we can go down. What are we at? We just have 25. Maybe we can go to 20. Oh, that's not an option. Okay, we can go to 15 then. Yeah, let's go to 15 on both of them. So for both of our outside linebackers, we're down to 15 because we're so far ahead. Let's go middle linebacker, cornerback. I don't think we can let up here yet. Here we might be able to go down a bit. Maybe we can take off 5. Save 5 points there. We can probably go down to 15 here. All right, I think that looks good. Okay, we've got 110 points. You know what? I think it's time to remove him from our list. And we can probably go down a bit here. 25, 35, 40. Yeah, let's I need to remove this. And then we'll just do all the other ones. And then with this punter, I think we should go down to 5. All right, so after readjusting all the hours, who is this? Should we keep him on our list? Like, what's the point? I think I'm going to remove him from our list. So, after readjusting all the hours, we've got 135 left. So what? That's 3 visits that we can schedule. And I think we should schedule the people that we're most unsure about getting. Hall, I think we should schedule because we're second and we want him. Bermudez, I think we should schedule. And I think we'll schedule Bermudez, Hall, and Burnett, I think. So let's do those. Let's schedule. I think let's go for Stanford because they're the easiest team that we play because they had a pretty bad record last year, although they're 2-0. But it's a rivalry game, so I think we'll go Stanford. Oh, and we have to. Oh, we don't know what he likes. Okay, let's wait on this for next week because we're going to do the student of the game thing, so we'll figure out what he likes. Maybe we should do that for everyone because we don't know what anyone likes. Well, we do know what Schofield likes. You know what? Let's schedule recruits for people who we know what they like, what their like interests are. So let's definitely schedule Hall. Okay. Let's schedule him for Stanford, and we'll do not proximity home. Let's do conference prestige since that's A. Is that one of them? It is. There, a trophy tour. This is our first year in the ACC, but whatever. Okay, we've got Hall scheduled. Who else do we know stuff about? So we know 3 other people. So let's schedule them. Let's schedule the people that we know. And I think I'm gonna go all in on Stanford, to be honest. We only know one thing, so that's proximity to home. So we'll do that. Bermudez, we don't know anything about. For Brian Schofield, we can only schedule one more visit. Who's more important to us? I'd say Schofield for sure. So we'll schedule a visit also for Stanford. And we'll do proximity to home, so a family visit. Okay, great. That's our recruiting done for the week. Now let's get into this game against San Diego State. And let's hope we can get back to having a winning record. And I just can't believe how empty the stadium is. It's less full than it was against the first game. Which I seriously just can't understand it. That's awful. We got to figure out a way to increase attendance. You know, what are we doing wrong? I mean, I know we lost the first game, but man, that's rough. All right, and here we go against San Diego State. I swear there's less people in the audience than there were during that first game of the season. Because, like, look behind the goalpost. There's no one. You could sit in the front row if you want to. Let's see. Their quarterback, A.J. Duffy, 78 overall. We gotta. I wanna dominate this game. You know what I mean? I want to blow them out. I want to prove to ourselves and to people in the ACC that, you know, we could play. Come on, stop him in the backfield. That's what I'm talking about. We got to do that some more. I don't even... Auburn is a thing of the past. We're not going to even talk about it. We won't think about it. We're moved on. It's like a... Yeah, we're just moving on from that. I was speechless. I couldn't even talk during that. Let's do 3 double cloud. We've got a lot of zone. They might be able to hurt us if they throw a quick pass. I think they might run the ball. They do. And they've got good blocking. Luckily, we get a tackle. They're not able to break it. All right, they get a first down. Let's go, let's go for let's go back to our zone blitz. Let's see if we can make this work again like we made it work against an FCS team. As that comes out of my mouth, I realize that it doesn't make any sense. Like if something worked against the FCS team, surely it's not going to work against a better team, and it's not working. Although we did blitz down the middle and they ran outside. That's just unfortunate, Man, there's no one there. Oh, man. All right, let's try... let's try this saw blitz 3 because we blitz from the outside, but we still got our... our defensive line in the middle, and we've got our linebackers playing zone so they can come help out and support the run. Get them behind the... Okay, cool. No first down. Third and 2. I think let's do the same thing, saw blitz. I kind of like the way that works because we blitz to the outside, so if they run outside, we've got people to assist. But we've also got our line in the... Okay, we're blitzing. Oh, man. See, I was expecting him to go outside the tackle, but he went inside, and we didn't have anyone there. Maybe we should go back to coach suggestions. Let's do cover 6 invert. They've definitely put some plays together here, but they're not making their way down the field quickly. So I'm not too concerned about it yet. Let's go cover 6. We've got a spy in the middle of the field. That'll help with any, running plays down the middle that we can't quite contain. I mean, running. Come on. Oh, man, we got who we were controlling got into the backfield, but they went the other way, so it doesn't really matter. Maybe let's go for cover 6 invert. I think that's the same play we just ran. But I like the way it looks, and I like having a spy there, although now they're going to pass. They're in the shotgun. Let's try to get to the quarterback. We can't really... Oh, man. All right, our number 1 cornerback got burned. Oh, man. That's difficult, I want to see a replay and see what happened. I think he was in man, but that was a zone defense, but maybe he just got... I just want to see a replay. Yeah, there was... He just beat us. He just beat us, and there was nothing we could really do. They had no safety support, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened, but yeah, San Diego State goes up first, 7-0. They'll have another injury on that play. We'll get the ball back. I think it's pretty critical that we score on this drive. Luckily, we've got a good offense. We had 3 interceptions last week against Auburn. We won't try to replicate that. So I think our goal has got to be stay in the pocket and don't make dumb passes. Okay, let's start with let's test their defensive line, and let's call a run play first. Let's go inside zone split. And come on, let's get Jaden Ott going here. He needs to have a big game. And well, that wasn't indicative of a big game, but just the first play. Let's go drive. As we know, that play works for us. Usually we'll have Graves or Matthews free, or Ott will kind of break free down there. Oh my God, why is his throwing motion so slow? Oh my God, it's... All right, 3rd and 20 here. We got to go for There's no one open. There's just no one open that I saw. I think seven might, or not seven. I don't know who it was on the left. Well, that was not the start that we wanted. So we'll have to make up for that. We got to play some good defense here. Let's go Mike Will 3. All right, now I'm stressed out. Because if we can't beat San Diego State, then we're going to have a really, really rough time this season. Let's go 3 double sky. Okay. Let's go. Okay, 3 double cloud. We can't let them score another touchdown right here. Oh, man. 3rd and 3. Do we think they'll pass it or throw it? Let's go cover 3 cloud. They can kill us with a short pass, but I'm thinking they're going to run the ball. They didn't run the ball. Oh my God, how is he wide open? Like, how do we leave him wide open? Cover 6 invert. Maybe we got to start playing with man coverage and get rid of the zone coverage scheme. Maybe for these better teams, the man coverage is a better option. There's the end of the first quarter, and this is not looking good. Oh, San Diego State's about to, yeah, negative 10 rushing yards because of that giant sack. I think what I've learned is, like, you can't wait until the last minute to throw the ball. Like, if you're gonna try to get rid of the ball and avoid a sack, you have to do it earlier in the play. It just feels like we never have time to look for options. And, you know, part of me is like, I can't leave the pocket. I can't leave the pocket. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do offensively. But I'd rather take a big sack than, you know, turn the ball over. So at least it wasn't an interception or a fumble. All right, 2nd and 4 here. Stop him, stop him. All right. Maybe, man, I just don't know what to do on offense, and I don't know what to do on defense right now. They're going to hand it off to him. We're going to get him. Oh, man. I thought we would have him. All right, 14-0, San Diego State. Man, you know, I was a little worried about this game, but then I saw the ratings that they were 80-80-80, and we were 84-84-84, and I thought, nah, it'll be easy. Like, we'll be able to beat them, but obviously things not looking so good right now. If the last drive was important that we scored, then this drive is definitely important. Okay, we'll bring the ball to the 21, and no wonder why we got no fans in the audience or in the crowd. Let's go for a screen. I think when things start looking rough for us, generally speaking, a screen can get us going. So let's go for a screen. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Let's get out, avoid a hit. Let's see. Let's go stick. I'm like terrified to run the ball, and I'm terrified to pass the ball. And that is not a good combination. X, short pass, hold on to it, 3 yards. Let's go Y shallow cross. We'll have Endries across the middle, and Graves a little farther up across the middle, and Ott if we need him. Y. Nice catch. Nice catch. That was Grizel, I think. Let's go, let's see. Let's go HB die. We've thrown a couple of passes. Let's go HB die. There we go. That's a hole that opens up in the middle. Truck somebody, break it. Juke a man, break a tackle. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. All right, let's see if we can, maybe we can get it to Endries. This is dump it. Don't intercept that. Oh, man. Whew. Okay, that was almost a disaster. Let's give it to Ott. See if another hole opens, like, did on the last play. It did. Not quite as big. I think I tried to break the tackle a little early because he just like bent over. Let's go slant swing. Otts might be open out there on the left. We've got Merriweather. Merriweather. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. That's what I'm talking about. All right, that's our first touchdown of the game. Now, that's the kind of drive we're looking for. We had a good run. That rarely happens. Completed some nice passes. That was a nice touchdown. The Rodgers to Merriweather. And we're back in this game. Now, remember, we get the ball in the second half first. So if we can stop them here and maybe come down and score again, score a field goal, then we'll really be back in this game. Because we'll have the chance to score right after halftime and potentially take the lead. But it all relies on our defense getting a stop here. Okay, good. Whew, okay, now this has been our big issue in this game, is stopping their offense. Okay, I think we're going to try some man coverage, but I will say every time we've tried man coverage in this game, it seems that we just get burned, man. That's what I'm talking about. Good stop. Good stop. We can try cover one robber. Maybe it's worth it, although I have a bad feeling that we're just going to get burned here. Come on, 2nd and 9. Let's get it stopped. This is a big play. Get him. Get him. I'm not even going to try to user control that. All right, 3rd and 7. I think cover 6 is a good option, although I would like to get some more pressure on the quarterback. Let's go cover 6 invert. I like it. We're not... Oh, okay. 2-minute warning. Maybe we should try... Let's try Tampa 2. Because there's a lot of zone coverage around the field. But also we've got 4 guys rushing. And if they run the ball, they're passing. Oh, man, I see the halfback free. That should not be a first down. Oh, my God. You got to make that tackle right there. You got to make that tackle. You got to make that tackle. I specifically didn't switch to him because I knew that if I was controlling the defender, I would not have made the tackle. Good. Now that's good pass defense right there. I'm okay with him not trying to go for an interception because that would have been a tough play. But that's exactly what we need is an incompletion. Okay. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Are we going to take this to the house? I think we are. There we go. And now the game is tied. Craig Woodson, 45-yard pick 6. Now that's what we needed to get us back in the game. Now, if only we could start the game like that. Our issue is it always takes us a little while to get warmed up. But if we could start the game, nice offensive drive, defensive turnovers. That's our 2nd defensive touchdown of the year. Remember we had one last week against Auburn. Beautiful. And we got some blocks. Get it to the outside. And they're not catching us. Now, if we can stop them again, if we can stop them from scoring again before the half, we have another opportunity after halftime to go up. And I really want that opportunity because we could score 21 unanswered points here if we're... Come on, stick them. All right. Let's go Tampa 2 drop. I like these defensive, play calls where there's a lot of zone coverage. It feels like the most safe option to me. Now, obviously, when we start recruiting and we get a much better defense, we can be much more creative with the calls because we can trust our cornerbacks to be in man coverage and not get burned. Come on, get through, get him. That's what I'm talking about. I wish we sacked him, but I'll take that as well. Let's see. Let's go cover 2 invert. All right. Come on, let's just get to the quarterback. Get to the quarterback. Get to the quarterback. Oh, man, you got to be kidding me right now. I got to see that again. I got to see that again. I'm just in shock. Oh, I pressed resume. I'm just in shock right now. Who did he... Oh, man. So I switched to the defensive back to try to intercept it. I got greedy, and then he didn't attempt to tackle because I guess I was controlling him. But you'd think if you're right here, wouldn't the computer automatically try to tackle him? But maybe the animation didn't end until like there, because look at his hands. He's still trying to like, it's like he's trying to catch the ball still. And then he was gone. Okay, that's I guess that's a learning opportunity for me to don't try to take over the defensive backs when there's potentially an interception chance, because I think if the computer was controlling the cornerback, they would have... Oh, I thought that was going to be an interception right there. Because I think if the computer was controlling that back, I think that we might have tackled them and prevented... You know, if this is a touchdown, prevented a touchdown. If it's a field goal, prevented that, you know. Come on, don't let him... Man, I mean, that 44 is our 85 rated outside linebacker. If he can't make that tackle in that situation, then who on our team can? You know what I mean? Like, that's the one guy in that situation. One guy between the offense. You're the only person between the offense and the end zone. And it's up to you to make that tackle, and you don't make the tackle. Like, that's a problem. And that's our top guy. Okay, at least we're learning. At least we're learning. Don't take over. Don't try to manually get an interception. I think we should go for it here, you know, the best we can. We have 3 timeouts. Let's go drive. Alright, Grays. Let's try to hit Grays, maybe. No, I'm going to hit R1. Get a block. That's what I'm talking about. Get a block. Go out of bounds. Go out of bounds. Alright, 16 seconds. Big play. Who was that? Mikey Matthews. Big play. You know what? Let's hit him with a screen right now. Let's see if we can get Jaden out some big yards. And plus, what's nice about a screen is he's going to be out. Oh, no. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, that is ridiculous. I can't do anything about that. There's nothing I can do about that. There's literally nothing I could have done about that. I mean, I thought, so here when I made the decision to pass, I mean, right when I made the decision to pass, he got hung up on that guy. And then he just comes out of nowhere. That is so disappointing. That might be the game right there, to be honest. What sucks is I feel like that's not my fault. I feel like that's just one of those things. Alright, well, we're down by 2 touchdowns before this game, and we made up. So all we got to do is that again. I don't know that it's worth going for a Hail Mary here, so let's just kneel the ball. And we'll get started in the second half. Man, what a shitty thing to happen right before halftime. Alright, well, let's get to it in the second half. We've got a lot of work to do on offense. Our defense isn't doing so bad, but our offense is struggling a bit. Alright, here we go with the second half. Down 2 touchdowns. And we've got 2 quarters to make it up. We're going to need a big game, and we can't block. So that's cool. I think we got to go into passing mode here. We need to have a sense of urgency, because I'm not convinced that we can stop their offense at this point. So we need to have a sense of urgency with our offense. Come on, turn it upfield. Alright, he's not able to stay in bounds. He had too much momentum. I'm a little scared to go back to a halfback screen after what happened on the last one. But we'll try it. We've got a block. We'll wait a little bit for that block. Oh, I tried to break the tackle, but then he ran the wrong way. I wish I wouldn't have tried to break that tackle. We would have been gone. That would have been a touchdown. Let's give it to Odd again. We got some blocks here. Nice run. Let's give it back to Ott. If they're gonna give us space, then we gotta keep feeding it to our best player. Good block. Good block. Truck a guy. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Jaden Ott is starting to get cooking here. Let's go for a passing play just to give him a little bit of a rest. Endry should be open. I think I'm going to run the ball and just get out and not take a hit. Let's give it back to Ott now. Yep, go block him. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, Jaden Ott he's now getting it going. 6 rush attempts, 60 yards. That's what we're looking for. All right, Jaden Ott is on fire right now. Don't intercept that. Thank you. Let's go back to Jaden Ott here. I think that's what to do until they can stop him. Nope. Oh yeah, they stopped him. Let's go slants middle. Hopefully Matthews or Anderson is free in the middle. Don't intercept that. He intercepted that. That was just a stupid decision after a great drive. Man, I fucking suck at this game. But it's okay. We'll learn. We'll get better. We'll get better. Yeah, clearly not an ideal play there. This game might be over unless we can get a turnover. Yeah, take out your frustration in that tackle. Let's go Tampa 2. Man, that interception is that interception was tough. That was just a stupid decision. Drop him in the backfield. Now this is a big play here. Let's go cover 9. Oh my god, I hate when that happens. Cover 9 show 2. And we just gotta hope we can get a stop here. God, it's already the end of the third quarter. Come on, get to him. Okay, we'll get the ball back. Would have been nicer to get a sack, but we'll take the stop. We gotta score quickly here. Gotta score quick. We'll start on our own 17. Alright, we gotta march down the field like we did in the last series, just without the interception, you know? Alright, obviously not ideal. Let's go for a screen. Let's try to get Jaden Ott involved. We've got no blockers outside. He was kind of able to evade someone on accident, but not a great play there. We've got Ott going out to the right and Merriweather on the left. No, I think we got to run the ball. We got a ton of space. Ooh, we got hit hard. But, yeah, good run. We got to score now. This is our time. It's now or never to get back in this game. And that's good. I tried to, normally I'd go out of bounds, but in this kind of situation, we got to maximize our yardage. So we're gonna have to take a hit, you know. Oh, I don't even know what play I picked. All right, I don't mind that play. Get rid of it. Why does it take him so long to do the animation to get rid of the ball? I don't understand that. Like, when you need to throw the ball away, that should be a quick animation. I think. We'll try to get X. He should be open. And he is. Come on, get a first down. All right, we stopped the clock at least. Let's give it to Jaden Ott up the middle. Maybe they won't be expecting that on third down. All right, we'll get a first down. We got to score like now, though. We got to score now. We got to score now, get a turnover, and score again. Don't get in. I was about to say, the one thing about running that route is you got to come back to the ball. You can't just stand there. It's going to be an interception. Why is he not coming back to the ball, you know? No, man. That was a tough catch. That would have been a tough catch. 3rd and 10, 6 minutes left. This isn't looking so good. That might be an interception. All right. I think we have to go for it here. I think let's go all go, and then hopefully Mikey Matthews will be free down the middle. Let's see. Nah. That's the game. Man, I'm just like, that just, the loss, it just hurts so much. Because we should be winning this game, you know? I think it might be time to at least try the backup Mendoza as he breaks 5 tackles in a row. I think it might be time to try out Mendoza. I think it's getting to be that time. In fact, I'm going to put him in right now. Let's have him play the rest of the game and just see if that makes a difference. I think it might actually make it more difficult because he's not as mobile. But we'll see if a change helps. And there they go, up 35-14. Ooh, I was not expecting this game to be worse than the Auburn game. I mean, to be fair, we scored 2 touchdowns. But man, this is rough. So rough. Let's see if the new quarterback can make something happen. I hope there's no hard feelings, but he's got to understand that we have to try something. You know, we got to try something. So here comes Mendoza for his first snap of the season as the starter. That was a nice pass. If he can come down the field and score here, we'll have to talk about starting him in the next game. That's a nice play. We've got some blockers. We can't celebrate. It's really prompting us to celebrate. Look at the score. Let's try 6-1-7. Alright, let's get it to Endries, probably. Yep. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. There's no way. There's no way. That's just, man. That's just so unfortunate. I was really thinking that we would win this game, especially before halftime when we scored the second touchdown, and then we haven't even. I mean, since that defensive touchdown, we have not scored, and they've scored. I don't even know how many times. That interception, I'm gonna have to watch it back. This has been a rough game, and yeah, we're not mobile. I mean, this is just like torture at this point. I just want to get this game over with. Let's just get this game over with. It's a nice pass, but can we justify starting him? I don't think so. I don't think so, you know? The only play that seems to consistently work for us is that one. Maybe we just gotta call a screen every single play, you know? I mean, I know that I'm the problem. But man, a couple of those interceptions, especially the one on that screen, it just felt like it, like what could I have done there? Like, you know? And that last one, I don't know. But man, I think they've scored 3 defensive touchdowns, which is obviously terrible. Yeah, man, I'm just like speechless right now. And man, we've just got, I mean, it just gets more and more difficult. And that's our 5th turnover, maybe. I mean, I just want to see, was there anyone open that I'm just not seeing? To be fair, I'm pretty like, I'm over this game. I'm ready to go home. I mean, who's open? I guess number 5 there on the left, but there's that defender right there. I mean, who can we throw this ball to? I mean, I guess we could have thrown it out to Jaden Ott there. That was the only option, and we missed it. We were looking downfield. All right, please, hey, San Diego State, could I convince you to just kneel the ball, maybe, please, and just put us out of our misery, please? Oh, thank you. Yeah, please drain the rest of the time away. I don't want to have to play more defense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass from the jet sweep. Just does not like to be tackled. All right. Yeah, I'm kind of done with this game. In fact, I'm just gonna skip ahead to the end of the game, and then we'll talk about it after. All right, and that's the end of the game. Yeah, San Diego State's pretty damn happy, and they should be. I don't know if San Diego State should be happy or if we should be upset. I think we should be more upset than they're happy. What a game by their sophomore quarterback, A.J. Duffy. What a great game. So we put Chandler Rogers in. I mean, we started him. I don't even know how many turnovers he had. I mean, the amount of defensive touchdowns was just... I mean, I want to see how many touchdowns their offense scored, although I see that their quarterback scored 4, so obviously it was a lot. Let's take a look at the player stats. So Chandler Rogers, 10 for 19, 140 yards, 3 interceptions, 1 touchdown. Freddie Mendoza went 5 for 7 for 52 yards, and 1 interception and a fumble. Okay. Jaden Ott at least had a good game. He had a really good game. So that's a positive, you know. We can take 1 positive away from it. He's also our best receiver, as he usually is. But we did get a passing touchdown to Merriweather. Man, what a tough game. 1 interception by Craig Woodson. Yeah, tough game. We'll end it there. And, you know, we'll just look to improve next week. Although I said that last week and we got worse. I think we'll keep Chandler Rogers as the starter. I don't see any reason. I mean, if Mendoza came in and just like dominated, obviously it'd be an easy decision to make the switch. But I think at this point we have no reason to make a change. Wow. Well, that's not good. Our championship contender went from B down to C, which puts a lot of people at risk of transferring. All right, we've got some work to do this season for sure. And of course, the next game we're going to Florida to play Florida State. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the start of our really tough schedule. I mean, when's the next winnable game? We've got Florida State, which is probably not winnable. Miami, probably not winnable. Pittsburgh might be winnable. NC State, probably not winnable. Oregon State, probably not winnable. Wake Forest, Syracuse, Stanford. I mean, realistically, we can win 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 5 more games this season, which would be looking at a 6-win season. And that's if everything goes right. Now, if we could pull off a crazy upset against Florida State, Miami, NC State, Oregon State, or one of those teams, that'd be amazing. But right now, I really think that 6 wins is probably the most we can get out of this season. That would put us at 6, and then we'd have how many losses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'd be 6-6, which wouldn't be an awful season. But yeah, I mean, if we lose 42-14 against San Diego State, I can only imagine what's going to happen when we go to Florida State. But I guess we'll see that next week, and we'll just hope that. We didn't spend all of our recruiting points. All right, I'll go ahead and spend these points off camera, and then we'll try to get this dynasty back on track next week at Florida State, and then the following game will be at Miami. Maybe we can, steal a win in one of those two places and complete an upset. Hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.